The games don't get much bigger than this. Prime time, under the lights, Sunday night football against a division rival with a playoff spot hanging in the balance. The line stretched out the door before this one. Manchester won the state title in 2018. Western Branch 3 wins away from their first state championship in school history. This is the prize that every single high school team fights for every single season, the right to play on this floor at the Siegel Center on the campus of VCU. It's ACC football on a beautiful fall Saturday in Charlottesville, Virginia, the heart of ACC country, as we have a Coastal Division clash coming your way. The University of Virginia takes on the University of Miami, 2, 3, and 4 teams, each one trying to make some noise in this Coastal Division race. Hurricane defense hasn't been great on third down this year, 9th in the ACC in third downs allowed. Armstrong with a 2-step drop. Now he'll tuck it and run. He can do this across the 20, first down yardage across the 30. Brennan Armstrong bursts ahead for first down. Francher hands it off. LeBourne hesitates, finds a lot of room across the 30. Big run for Kalen LeBourne, the 6th-year senior from Virginia Beach. And they rush 4. Wolf over the middle, that's caught. First down yardage across the 40. And Harvey's still alive inside Marshall territory to the 45-yard line. Javon Harvey with a big gainer on third down and 11.
Marquise Godwin, you know he's always looking for that three-point shot. That's why. With a man in his face, knocks it down. Double team kicks it out. Ball knocked away and stolen away. Jameer Nelson races ahead. Up and under. How did he get that one to go? That's why he's the second leading scorer in the CAA. Nelson Jr. the rebound. Up ahead, it's Davis. Davis wide open for the jam. And Coach Joyner, with his team down 8, their largest deficit of the night, needs to talk things over. Too short. Bethea Jr. up ahead, Godwin. Catch and shoot, and it's good. Nesbitt comes up with a steal. Nesbitt on the inside, extension, and the layup. That'll get the fans on their feet. It's a 4-point game.
Make them shoot a tough shot and live with the result.
And that result is a 1-point lead for Hampton. Can they hold on in the final 12 seconds? 10 to go. Jameer Nelson Jr. guarded by Bethea, 6 seconds left. Nelson, the step back for the lead. No! Bethea Jr. the rebound. And Hampton survives at home. Back at the Convocation Center, to say that it has been the Jordan Nesbitt show might be a bit of an understatement. He has scored 12 straight points, actually 14 if you count those free throws that he had before this scoring spurt, but he has been an absolute dynamo. Fast break buckets, end-to-end extension, and a second ago jammed at home. He has been absolutely worth the price of admission tonight.
Yeah, he's just been a force here in this game, and not sure how. Just the question really is, how much longer can he do it?
J.R. Davis can't connect.
Flyers need to find a way to get an edge here. As down 3. At some point, that scoring is going to run out, so they have to find some other forms of offense and get some other guys going, as well as get some defensive stops here down the final stretch of this game.
And the free throw is good, back to a 4-point game. So, yes, it's been a 14 straight point display from Jordan Nesbitt, who's in the opposite corner as Bannister has it. Bannister looking for Nesbitt, and now finds him with 13 to shoot. Nesbitt has been the answer. Can he find it again? No, off the front iron for 3.
Good switch there defensively from the coach staff to put Davis on Nesbitt. A little bit better of a matchup physically and to keep him away from the rim.
Nesbitt guarding Davis. Good defense. Arletti guarded by Bethea Jr. No good, but there's Ray. Look at him fight for the rebound. Had the opening, couldn't get the reverse. Under 6 left to play. A 4-point game. Blue Hens have led most of this one. The Hampton Pirates led early on. And here's Nesbitt. 14 straight points. It has been all Nesbitt. Here's Amir Nesbitt with 7 to shoot. Can Amir Nesbitt get on the act? Here's Dean, has to hoist it up for 3. No good. Arletti skies for the one-handed rebound.
And gotta get Dean some better shots here if you want to take the cap off the rim for him. It's still hasn't scored here today, but I feel like one bucket could put him in a position to really get some type of streak.
And one thing we haven't mentioned, there's Nelson Jr. doesn't look to be full strength. Nesbitt, 16 straight points. And it's a 2-point game. Jameer Nelson Jr.'s back on the floor. He was a big story. He left the game with an injury. Arletti gets free and sends it down.
Those are the kind of defensive mistakes you just can't afford to make, especially during the final stretch of a game.
Bannister guarded by Arletti. Amir Nesbitt hands off to the man of the last several minutes. Jordan Nesbitt, he's unconscious. 19 straight points. It's all Nesbitt. They still don't have an answer.
What a special performance we are watching here from Jordan Nesbitt.
Head coach Martin Inglesby of Delaware a little bit upset because Nesbitt, as hyped up as he was, kind of shouldered the Delaware head man, but here is Nesbitt. 19 straight points.
Yeah, they put Davis on him to try to stop him from getting to the rim, but hit a big 3 there. His team now down 1. The Pirates now just need to get a stop here. On their last defensive possession, gave up an easy dunk and just needed to kind of bring down some of these defensive mistakes, and they put themselves in a really good position to get the lead here.
Some overall stats in this one. Delaware right around their season average of 45 points. Hampton shooting well above their average. 38% usually they are, 12th in the CAA, but 45 tonight. Although I have to say, I think Nesbitt has a lot to do with that.
All right.
3-point shooting percentage, both teams pretty equal, 31 to 28. Delaware holds the rebounding average, 30 to 25. And Delaware, with assists, leads the way 14 to 7.
I think another big question here, and this one is Coach Jordan going to look to bring in Tyrese Mullen, as he's been a really big force inside for them on the rebounding end, but he also kind of brings down the space they get for Nesbitt to be able to drive, and with that kind of small ball lineup, they have a lot more space inside, and it's just easier to score. So interesting decision and key decision here for Coach Jordan down the stretch of this one.
So if we look at it from both coaches' standpoints, Coach Buck, if you're him, I guess you just say, Jordan Nesbitt, it's all yours. Take
right.
it. If you're Coach Inglesby, you've tried a few things here, and nothing has seemed to work. Nesbitt has scored 19 straight points.
Right.
So, and then you also factor in Jameer Nelson Jr. We've been keeping up with him.
Right.
Came into this game averaging 20 points, 25th in the nation, second best in the CAA.
Right.
Walked off the court, hobbling with about 11:45 left to go in this game. Was worked on by the trainers for a good while. He's back on the court, but you could even tell looking at him, he seems to be hobbling just a little bit, but if there's one man standing tall in this one, it's the man wearing number 5, Jordan Nesbitt. 27 points, a season high. He has scored 19 straight points for the Pirates. 1-point game. Can the Blue Hands respond? And Nesbitt looking for the steal, got a little bit too much hand in there.
Yeah, he's getting a little too excited here, and that's just a crucial foul there. As you don't put them at the free throw line, already on the run, already have them on the ropes. Why put them at the free throw line and give them some easy points here?
And Ray is 4 of 6 from the line tonight. 65% free throw shooter. The first one, front end of the 1-and-1 is good. And it's back to a 2-point game.
On the defensive side for Delaware, I mean, you have to think that they're going to find a way to start doubling Nesbitt when he tries to drive inside and force someone else to beat him.
He misses the second one, so it remains a 2-point game. Pirates can either tie or take the lead. Ball in the hand of Jordan Nesbitt. The handoff, Amir Nesbitt. Now it's Dean to Bannister. 15 to shoot. Here's the man of the hour. Nesbitt, double team. They're not letting him go anywhere. Underneath Bethea Jr. Back out Dean. Kicks to the corner. It's Bannister for 3 in the lead. No good. Johnny McCoy with the rebound. McCoy has only played in 13 games. He started twice. Averages less than a rebound a game, but that was a big one. Under 4 to play. Still a 2-point game. Owens guarded by Amir Nesbitt. Underneath Davis, guarded by Bannister. Bannister hits the deck. That's a charge.
Bannister's been a key player in this game. Has done a little bit of everything defensively. I mean, he can rebound. He can shoot the 3 wide open. And even though he missed that last one, but he can take charges. He's taking 2 charges in the second half, and there's been 2 key charges for this Pirates team. And as they bring in Godwin and Kyrese Mullen, hopefully they can get some key minutes out of Mullen.
Godwin with 10 points. Has made a couple of threes. Boy, would that be big now for the Pirates. Here's Jordan Nesbitt. Crosses Ray over. Takes it to the 10, looking for 21 straight! And that ties the game at 61. An all-star night on the peninsula for Jordan Nesbitt. 29 points and 21 unanswered. Here comes Davis, takes Mullen to the 10, puts it up, no good. That might be number 5 for Kyrese Mullen. And that is, Mullen has fouled out, but that takes us.
Just a really heady play there from Davis.
Take a look at Jordan Nesbitt. Unbelievable. 21 unanswered points. A season high, 29 points. He has single-handedly brought the Pirates back to even. And there's Daniel Bannister doing the dirty work on the defensive end, took the charge. Doesn't matter what they've tried, they have found no answer for number 5. L.J. Owens at the line, trying to give Delaware the lead right back. First free throw, too short off the front iron.
I mean, regardless of whether he makes a free throw, it's not really heady play there to take out Kyrese Mullen out the game. Somebody who's been a key rebounder for this team. They don't really have anyone else who can really rebound at a high level. And Pirates going to have to find a way to come up with some defense and some rebounding for this last 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Owens an 80% free throw shooter. He's 2 of 3 from the line. Here he is, Nesbitt. Back out Dean with 15 to shoot. Dean, no points tonight. How big would a bucket be here? Dean against McCoy. The step back. Yes!
And Deuce Dean right in time.
And Hampton has its first lead since the first half. The injured Jameer Nelson Jr. being worked on by Dean, approaching 2 minutes left to play. Crosses him over. Dean got his hand in there. He knows it. Dean's second foul of the night, and that will put Jameer Nelson Jr. back at the line. Daniel Bannister heads back to the bench, Kyra.
A tough foul there for Dean. Luckily for him, he's only his second foul, but gonna sell Jameer Nelson Jr. to the line, and it's gonna.
Wow, that ball couldn't have gone down any further and come back out.
All right.
Nelson stuck on 15 points. He's been there since he left with that injury.
Right.
Coach Joyner looking on.
Right. That foul might have worked in their favor as Nelson's going to hit the second, but that originally thought was going to be able to get to the rim and get 2 points. But a possible 2 points turns into 1 and game back tied.
And that bucket by Dean snapped 21 straight for this man. Jordan Nesbitt had the hot hand, kicks it back out. Bethea Jr. for 3. Off the back iron, the putback, Daniel Bannister.
Daniel Bannister, he's doing the plays that you don't really see in the highlights. A big charge earlier and a big putback just now. Nelson.
Under 90 seconds to play. Nelson Jr. the drive. No, but he was fouled on the way up. And that was Bannister with the foul. His 4th foul, so the Pirates running into a little bit of foul trouble.
That's why that foul could have been crucial there. It kind of just got Nelson a little bit more involved in the offense, kind of got him in a little bit of an offensive rhythm. And now, in the course of the rest of this game, won't be surprised you see him heavily involved in this Delaware offense.
Jameer Nelson Jr., the first free throw, too soft off the back iron, so the best he can do is pull the Blue Hens back to within 1, barring some kind of a miss and an offensive putback. Stuck on 16 points. Jameer Nelson Jr. connects on the second. Under 90 seconds left to play. And the Pirates, once down by 12 points, have climbed all the way back to take a 1-point lead, 65-64. 30-second timeout charged to Delaware. They have 1 left, 2 left for the Pirates.
Under the sun at beautiful SB Ballard Stadium. Today, the site of this Sun Belt clash between the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Old Dominion comes into this game 3-5, 2-2 in the Sun Belt. Marshall 4-4, 1-3. There's head coach Ricky Ronnie, now in his 2nd season with ODU. Came in after a stint as offensive coordinator for Penn State University. Really did a magnificent job last year with the team starting off 1-5 on the year. Won their last 5 straight to make a bowl game. Old Dominion will be receiving to start things off. There's Lamarian James set to receive as Marshall set to kick off. 8th meeting all time between Marshall and Old Dominion. Monarchs have only won in this series 1 time, and that was back in 2016 when they won 10 games and the Bahamas Bowl. Fair catch called for the 10-yard line, and that is where the Monarchs, in their Hudson blue helmets and pants, will start things off. And now for the offense comes Hayden Wolf, quarterback for Old Dominion, the redshirt sophomore out of Venice, Florida. Really caught on strong during that 5-game win streak last year as the team now 3-5, 2-2 in the Sun Belt, looking to snap a 2-game losing streak after consecutive losses against Georgia Southern and Georgia State. Monarchs start off with a pass play. Hayden Wolf going long, had his man open, but just misses Ollie Jennings, their big play threat. Ollie Jennings looked open over the middle. The junior out of Richmond, Virginia, leading receiver in the nation when it comes to receiving yards. And he has been a big play threat all season. Sets up 2nd down and 10, only 5 seconds gone by in the first quarter. Man in motion for the Monarchs as Wolf sends it out wide. And that ball caught by Jordan Bly, the sophomore. Sets up a 3rd down and long situation. Bly, the son of a local legend, Dre Bly. Played at nearby Western Branch High School. Went on to become an All-American at North Carolina. Won a Super Bowl with the St. Louis Rams. Bly has shown a few spots of athleticism here and trying to make his mark as a Monarch. 3rd down and 8. Marshall showed blitz, now backs off. Wolf guns it. Caught. 1st down yardage. That's Jennings. 3 passes for Wolf, 2 of them complete, 2 of them targeted towards Jennings, and big reason why there is Jennings now splits out wide of this formation in shotgun. First time these two teams have met as Sun Belt rivals. First 7 matchups, all as members of Conference USA. First run play of the day, that's Blake Watson. Across the 40-yard line, sets up a second down and short. Watson, the redshirt junior out of Queens, New York. And if you're in the mood for some fabulous rushing attacks and some top-tier running backs, then this is the game for you. Blake Watson, the second leading rusher in the Sun Belt. Over 670 yards on the year and 5 touchdowns. Second down and 6 for the Monarchs. Wolf, quick throw, pass, caught, immediately wrapped up, manages to get out of a tackle and ahead for first down yardage. That's Javon Harvey, another local product from right around this area in Norfolk, Virginia. 19 catches on the season, had his best game as a Monarch just last week against Georgia State. Caught 3 passes, only 3 for 124 yards. Another first down for the Monarchs, so far 2 for 2 on the day. Another handoff up the middle, it's Watson, gets across midfield into Thundering Herd territory. Watson averages 96 yards a game. That is second in the Sun Belt, behind the running back that now sits on the sideline for the Thundering Herd. Monarchs go 5 wide. Empty backfield for Hayden Wolf. Only 2 down linemen for the Thundering Herd. And Wolf a little off target on that one. He was looking for Peter Kikwada, the freshman from Montgomery Village up in Maryland. Another third down coming for the Monarchs. They were successful on their last try. Another 3 wide set as Wolf gets the play call from the sideline. Herd show blitz, and here they come. Wolf gets rid of it over the middle, and it's dropped. An uncharacteristic drop by the top receiver in the nation, and Ollie Jennings is now slow to get up. He is hobbling, grimacing, holding on to that right leg, it looked like. So the immediate aftermath, it'll be 4th down for the Monarchs, but head coach Ricky Ronnie probably has bigger concerns right now. His leading receiver and one of the best in the country, certainly the best in the Sun Belt, is on the ground and being tended to by the trainers. We'll step away. 4th down coming up when we come back.